A couple years ago, I posted a video and I said that a man will date a woman for their image, but be in love or be fucking with somebody that's completely different. A lot of y'all got so mad at me, like I sent the whole internet into a rage, and I don't understand why. A lot of y'all assumed that when I said he dating a woman for her image, y'all assumed that I was talking about like face, body, and all type of materialistic ass shit. No, 9 times out of 10, you ask a man about his woman, he gonna tell you first what she do for a living. Now the bitch on the side, she probably don't do nothing. She probably got rumors about her that she sell pussy. She probably, I ain't trying to put nobody down, but it be a complete difference. You know how you always catch your man cheating and you feel like, oh, he fucking with her. What the fuck he doing with me? Yes, those type of situations. You ain't gotta look like no BBL baddie and no having no veneers and shit. That ain't what I'm talking about. You got a good job, hell yeah, he'll hold on for you for the image. And be fucking with the bitch that be walking down the street every motherfucking day. He don't care for real. I mean, even Kevin Gates agreed with me, so a lot of y'all really can't tell me shit no way. But yes, I said it once and I said it again.
But even Kevin Gates agree with you, and so that's where you get your validation from. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I actually love Kevin Gates and I love his music. But what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Come on, man.
A man would date a woman for their image and then be in love with somebody completely different.
In love.
It happens. Because I can see the comments now. Y'all come in like, oh, because my baby daddy cheated on me with the boomer fool. Oh, my baby daddy showed cheated on me with a broke bitch. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It be something completely different from what he got with you. And
hold on, listen. Let me just clear up something really quickly. It's a few things that we need to address in this video before we go any further. The first thing that we need to address is y'all talking about a certain type of dude. All right, y'all keep picking these trash ass dudes, and then y'all want all of us to try to justify the behavior of what a lot of guys do. I'm not justifying the behavior of these trash dudes because I'm not a trash dude, and the overwhelming majority of men are not trash dudes. The problem with this conversation, before I start to deep dive into the logic of men and even the guys that y'all decide that y'all want to deal with, the problem with these conversations is, first, y'all don't want to take accountability because y'all norm is going for the same type of dude that don't add no value and is absolutely moving the same type of way. And then y'all want to sit here and complain about or have conversations with us about the logic of men busting down women that ain't even got no value to them. First of all, dudes will fuck anything that move. Having sex with something or dealing with something has nothing to do with the value that you find in a person that you ultimately have a relationship with. And that's not validating cheating, because I'm not even validating or talking about cheating in this instance. I'm talking about even guys that are single. And a lot of y'all think these women are thinking that they in long-term relationships. And that's another thing. Y'all just be with these dudes. These dudes got y'all in a situationship. And a situationship is the equivalent of a friendship or friend zone for men to women. Meaning that y'all not even with them, and y'all think that these guys is y'all guys. They not y'all guys. They just with y'all for a long period of time because you giving it up for free and you busting it down for a real one. So y'all got to start picking better quality guys instead of guys that keep busting it down on y'all with y'all homegirls, and then try to put all men to the same category. Most men, and especially black men, are not having children out of wedlock, is not out here tricking off, is not tripping. They just want peace, comfort, they slow motion. And even if you find a guy that is about that life and is taking care of business and is not getting involved in all of this fuckboy shit, let's assume that he step out. Most of the time, it was just a situation at that time. It didn't mean anything to him. And so he ain't trying to go and hunt. You should actually be more concerned if he's getting emotionally attached to a chick that ain't about nothing versus the guy. And again, nobody is justifying the behavior, but you should be more concerned about the guy that get emotionally attached to a trick versus a guy that is more focused on his family and is willing to keep his family together, but he just had a moment of weakness. Women, they get emotionally attached to their trainers. How many trainers have we seen taking girls? Puffy got his chick taken by a trainer. All of these dudes be getting their girls taken by trainers, fam. So I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I can't rock with it. I don't understand the logic behind it. So let's deep dive into exactly what she's saying. She's saying that men will date women for an image. What image? Dating is not the goal. Marriage is. And the woman that he winds up marrying needs to be a reflection of him and to reflect him in a positive way. Man, I don't know one guy, and this is just me personally. This is me personally. I'm using anecdotal experience from all of the guys that I know and all of the friends and all of the chasers that I know. I have never heard one guy, and as a matter of fact, this is the thing that men reject en masse, say that they are with a girl because she has a good job. I'm curious for all of you guys and all of you ladies that's out here, and you know that guys, and I largely say that they need to stop dating these broke chicks or start dating based off of where they going, not where they at. How many guys do you know say on a regular basis they do not rock with women and they prefer that women not leverage or use their job in order to validate their existence in a relationship? Because it's cool that you have a good job, but that just means that you're a human that knows how to take care of yourself. But we don't need that level of validation, so why would we be then using that in order to validate an image? Your job don't do nothing for me. When people come up to you, and I'm not sure who's asking y'all about y'all girl because that's weird, but who's leading the conversation saying, hey man, my girl do this for a living? Man, don't nobody care about your chick. They care about you and they trying to understand who you are. And so this is what I do. This is what makes me great. This is what makes me awesome. And this is why we in the same room with each other and why we need to validate each other, so on and so forth. But a lot of y'all keep dealing with these people that keep on spewing these narratives. And I'm telling you, it's these ghetto bulls. Let me remix it for a second. And you know, I like to give credit where credit is due. So I'm going to find a content creator, or I'm going to do my best to find a content creator of whoever it is that y'all sent me this video from. And I always like to give credit inside of the description. But honestly, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. With that being said, when I see this woman right here, for example, and then I try to evaluate the quality of guy as far as what that presentation layer looks like for that guy, and I see all of the tattoos all over her body, her chest, her arms, all of that, right? What type of guy do you think that this woman is dealing with? Because she's herself volunteering the fact that she said, you know how it is when you catch your guy cheating? Nah, I'm not familiar with that. That's not my life. That's not the life of the people and the guys that I'm cool with or that I surround myself with. And so we not familiar with this life. Fill us in. Help us to understand what your life is like so we can see it from a bird's eye lens. And we can make an evaluation and try to determine whether or not you live in this crazy life and you picking the same men that we say is having the majority of the children with the women that can't even pick for themselves and wind up trauma bonding with these guys, know all of the red flags, and then they want to spew this narrative and try to make that to be the norm when it's not. It's absolutely not. So I'm curious as to what y'all think. Do you think that I'm more accurate in this conversation, or do you think that what she's saying is valid and it holds weight, or is it somewhere in the middle? I'm curious. I can't wait to read y'all comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat if you're watching this on a premiere. And then I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest in the world. We live streaming tonight on this channel, the Anton Daniels channel, and we're going to continue to run it up. If y'all join the Patreon, make sure you tap into the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description of any of the most recent videos inside of the Bag Chasers. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all better stay away from these toxic relationships. I'm out.